to yet another edition of Goal Zone. Today I'm joined by Chris Cadden and we're going to look through his goal against Dundee. You've been pretty determined to sit down with me clearly, Chris, because that's your second goal in 2 games. And
I know, you picked the worst one.
Well, before we do talk about the goal, let's just talk about both goals just briefly and your run of form. You must be enjoying yourself at the moment, your form.
Yeah, enjoying it. It's about getting goals, and it's about helping the team out as much as I can. Obviously getting the score sheet also helps the team. So no, that's one thing I've tried to add to my game. I've not got as many as I'd like this year, but season's not over yet, so we'll try and get a few more. And
we'll just play it through, Chris, if you want to talk us through it's a lot about reaction here, isn't it, as Lionel's ball comes across so quick.
I don't really know what I'm doing up there actually. I'm playing right back at the time, so I've just sort of tried to get in the box, and then Lionel's tried to stay onside and then just stretch and got a tap in. So.
Yeah. And as we look here, Chris, like you say, you were playing in a right back role, right wing back role, if you like, through that game, and you find yourself so high up the park. Just how key, I know it sounds an obvious question to ask, but for anyone watching, just how key is it in that role to be able to get forward as much as you can?
Yeah, I know, of course, it's because Lionel's there and he sort of pushes inside sometimes. It gives me a bit of freedom up the right hand side of the park, and I don't really say I'm a full back, but I think I'm no bad going forward, so I try to use that to the best of my ability, and obviously lucky to get in the end of that.
Yeah, and like you say, you're more known for being able to go forward and drive forward with the ball. Has it been quite tough for you, or have you managed to find it okay having to take on some extra defensive responsibilities?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just whenever I'll play goals if the gaffer wanted me to play there. I'll play wherever the gaffer puts me, as long as I get to pull on a jersey. So I'll just play 100% wherever I can, wherever the gaffer wants me to play.
And we touched on it, that's 2 goals in 2 games, Chris, so clearly you're adapting to that role in both senses. But as we look forward, what's the kind of general feeling for you, especially looking at this weekend?
Yeah, I think 2 massive games against Ross County and Accies there, sort of very winnable, sorry. Yeah. So hopefully we can just think if we go in the same attitude I think the last month or so has been brilliant from the boys, and I think if we just go in the same attitude, same determination, and just a bit more quality maybe at the end of in the final third, then I think we'll be fine. 6 points is easily done.
We'll look at the Inverness game. Your goal came early in the match, like you mentioned. This was towards the end of the game, and we speak about the performance of the whole team. It was a dominant performance against Dundee despite the result. Just how, when you look at that picture there, so many of the boys are wanting to get forward. Is that key to this team, and does that show a lot about the team spirit, that these boys go for 90 minutes and work extremely hard? Yeah,
of course. I think Mick said it before, I think your team's only as good as your strikers, and I think Scotty and Motley I think they're 2 of the best strikers in the league. You could argue that, how well they've been for us, how important they've been for us this season. So no, with them in the box, with us, me and Elliot White, we just know to put it in an area and we know they'll be there. And as well as that, the goal threat they've got, the 2 of them work really 2 of the hardest working in the team as well. You see that, you can see in their stats as well, the amount of distance they cover. So yeah, they're really important for us.
Yeah, and you said, well, as good as your strikers, you've turned it on in recent weeks anyway, and here you're almost sort of showing strikers' instinct, aren't you, to be anticipating that ball coming across. Are you expecting it, maybe a rebound from the keeper? Are you expecting the shot there, or do you know Lionel's going to?
I think it's took a wee deflection as well, took a bit of the sting on it, so it gave me a bit of time, but I just tried to stay onside, as you say, and just get any contact. He touched the ball, then it was going in because the pace was already in the ball, so just tried to direct it towards goal, and lucky enough it went in.
Yeah, well, Chris, I appreciate that you took the time to sit down and chat with me, and we're spot for choice with your goals, but we had to go with that one to get your opinion on it, and hopefully we'll have you back again soon.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, thanks very much for tuning in, and see you soon.